Seems like you guys got some pretty good defensive pressure on a few of those drives again. Do you think that's been a strong point so far in the two scrimmages?
Yeah, and most teams do pressure a little bit more down the red zone when you're down there, Nat. But our whole goal was really from last spring. We didn't play very good in the red zone, and that's the one thing I do. I think we've played better in the red zone. Matter of taking 3-4 plays, even getting them stopped. Had a couple turnovers, so I'm really pleased about that part of it.
There are a few too many PI flags out there today, or is that just kind of the nature of playing there, right?
The first time you have officials, that's going to happen. We don't have officials here every day. That's the first time we had Pac-12 officials, I believe, at least a whole crew of them, and so I was pleased the way the kids adjusted, and we didn't have them towards the end. But yeah, that's usually how it goes the first time you have officials.
Tracy, did you kind of surprise the offense with what you were doing in the red zone?
I don't know. I don't think so. I've always been a guy that's been pretty aggressive, in the red zone, and so no, I don't think so. You'd have to ask them.
It's good execution.
Yeah, and anytime that's the thing about when you pressure people is you make people make plays, and it's one-on-ones and who wins and they got to block them. It's not like a coach just calling a play and you're sitting back in a zone up there and determine what comes to the game. So, I'm a big believer in that, and to get down there to put the pressure on them and make the kids make the plays rather than a coach's call necessarily coming into effect.
Tracy, Jihad, he graded out today's performance at about a C- and said there's still a lot to improve on. Would you agree with that?
Well, I think, again, you have to look at groups. On the first group, no, I don't agree with that. But on the second group, yeah, we've got some guys in there that can play, but as a group, the offense is way ahead when it comes to their twos and versus our twos. There's no question there. So it's the same depth thing that we talked about. However, like I say, there's 5 kids, probably 6 in that second group that can play and help us. But when you put a whole second group out of there without all the ones, they're just ahead of us. So yeah, I would say the 2s are down there in the C range, and then our 3s, I thought it played awfully well today. The third group, the younger kids, and that's important for later on that they play well.
Who are those guys in the second group that you feel can help out the first group?
Oh boy, is that I need to see the film first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only reason I say that is because the way the coaches were rotating. I'm not sure who all they rotated in there and that. All right.
How important was it to get Lamont and McDougal on campus? I know he's not able to play this year, but it seems like he could be kind of one of the better scout team guys in the country, and then he can really contribute next year.
Yeah, since he had a redshirt year, that's good for him to get here, and he does at times get some reps in what we're doing, and he gets to sit in the meetings and see what we're doing, so he'll know everything that's going on by the time he's here, and there's no question he'll make them better on offense with the ability he has and his love for the game.